like you're going to be running. We're already saying Sword and Shield was way too bare bones.
It was, but that's and when you look at some of the gameplay from trailers and so forth, you seeing the very distinct drop in animation quality. Now that is because they're making a game that's more quantity over quality now as well. Like I know we were talking. We had a kind of a discussion with Dexed when Sword and Shield came out.
Yes.
But that was a mechanical choice. They kind of had to do that because there's no way they're going to be engineering 1,000 Pokemon into each game. That is just not factually possible with the resources they have and with the deployment of those resources. They're not going to be able to do that.
Look, Stadium can exist.
This is another conversation to be having. If you want to
Split
have
the competitive from the main plot.
Yes.
Keep a yearly main plot and keep your shorter dexes for that.
But where's the money in a competitive game that you update every now and then? You know, where's the competition in that? Like you can do. That's why they have Pokemon Masters. That is their competitive, like, incentivized game.
Pokemon Masters, as in the Android game.
Yeah. If you think about it that way, like that, like it is.
I got that and I played that for about 2 days, and I was like, right, that's not for me.
No, it's not. But people do play it, and the thing is that.
I didn't realize that was where there was a competitive scene too.
There isn't. My point is, it's just Pokemon battles, right? The competitive scene is on the main game. But if you want a game that's just Pokemon battles, they need to have some sort of financial gain to it. And that's why they have it on Android, that's why they're going to microtransactions.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? That is not a good deal for us. That's shit. Like, that's total shit. We can all agree on that. But the difference is that, like, that's not the way Nintendo see it. Nintendo see it to make money. You know what I mean? Like, that's
which I think is where you get some bad decisions like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Oh, 100% yes.
Like,
that was a cash in.
was absolutely
complete cash in.
Yeah.
Complete cash in. But they knew they were going to sell because they know the chain. They said, okay, we had a surprising success with Sun and Moon, maybe exceeded expectations. Let's fucking maximize, and that's what this is what the corporation is going to do.
Cynical giving 2 different versions of the same game.
Absolutely,
like,
cynical.
Had it been put it out on the Switch, I'd have had no problem with it. Have that be an inaugural title for the Switch. Hey, you've played this on the DS.
Yeah.
Here it is on the Switch.
Yes.
100%. Even I can deal with the little change to the plot where Luzamine isn't
the bad guy. Yeah.
What a badly written plot that game was.
Yes, it was. But that's just it as well. Like that's like they were. I don't think they were. That wasn't thought through, and it was very clearly not a. It was just not a good idea, and we know this from this. But this is also them trying to follow their own pattern of the third game with the had amendments.
Yeah.
You see, they can't get away with that anymore because they have the online updates. They have
now DLC is an option for them.
But it's not only the DLC is an option; it's necessary.
Yeah.
Because they can't just put out a new game whenever they wanted to. You know, kind of way. They have to now follow the DLC mode because we wouldn't accept it otherwise. Like if you thought of it this way, if Sword and Shield came out, right, and then suddenly fucking Pokemon Armor came out next that had the Isle of Armor and Frozen Tundra and all, we wouldn't buy that for love of money. No. We wouldn't buy that because that's 60 quid a pop. Whereas you had 2 DLCs for 30 quid, sold like hotcakes because it's a more reasonable deal.
Yep.
Like I said, that's old attitudes needing to change in Game Freak and the Nintendo as well. Whereas they're so stuck in their ways, and again, Pokemon's one of the biggest franchises in the world. They're looking at it going like, well, it's still clearly working. People are buying the games. You can't argue with their logic from their side.
This is where I'm now wondering: am I getting both versions of am I getting both versions of Scarlet and Violet?
The plan should always be.
Can I justify it?
No, I don't think you should. But then again,
especially since online modes do allow for, like, as we're talking, if there's paradox forms, if you have future and past versions that are catchable through raid battles, there's zero need to. Oh, yay, my friend!
Kill with fire, kill, kill.
I know we've been having the chats here, but holy hell, we've managed to jump that up 20 levels.
I know, right?
5 minutes.
Isn't that nuts? Like.
So 8 more levels, and we have. So, what's your feelings on him so far?
I haven't used him that much now. In fairness, like this is the first time I actually battled with him. His movesets aren't great at the minute, but then like,
we can take a look at TMs as well as we go.
That's true too. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he really like if he has Iron Fist, then this guy is going to get very, very fucking interesting very quickly.
Isn't Iron Fist his ability?
Yeah. Yeah, Iron Fist ability. Yeah. He has battle armor at the minute, so I think Golurk normally comes in with Iron Fist.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Sonata City. New city. Who this?
Sonata.
Yeah. Ironic enough, not that musical. I think there's a gym here.
Okay, grand.
I think there's a gym here.
We have how many badges at this point?
3.
God damn, we were taking like this game.
It's
is
a long game.
out, yeah.
It's a long game. Okay, well.
Right. No, nobody can.
Oh, it's oh yeah, there.
Okay, yeah, you don't want heal bell. Heal bell, soft boiled. I didn't see any of the other ones, but I think they're all just healing moves.
They are healing moves, yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's a Pokémon machine here as well. Which is basically it's like the lottery essentially.
So remind me again, we've had a number of augurs to this point. The first augur being the first hero, the second augur being a prick.
That's we're only at the second augur at the moment.
Oh, we've only had 2. Okay.
Yes. Okay. There's a Warstone.
Yes. Thanks.
Thanks for that. Yeah, so we've only had 2 augurs, and that's essentially the way it's lived at the minute. There we go. Son of the LE4. Nice. It's 4 people living in one house. That's depressing.
Sign of the times.
Harmony is her name. Right, so we do have a... Excuse me. We do actually have a gym here.
Harmony, I'm going to guess is a grass type of the...
Oh, loud moves. Hello.
Okay, boom burst and self-destruct. Well, I mean, we could do it as self-destructing Metagross.
We could. That is dangerous. Oh, she's normal fairy. There's your answer, James.
I mean, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Harmony is being a...
Yeah.
If you were to introduce a new type, what would you do?
Ooh, good question. Very, very good question.
Because I've got 2 off the top of my head and I'm thinking loud.
I don't know where to go, to be honest, with that. Like, I mean, sound would be the obvious one.
Sound's the obvious one.
Yeah, but again, like...
Sound, I think, has been...
It's been a subtype. It's been, like... Is that the one where, like, it's at the point where, like, you could have abilities in Pokemon that are sound-oriented and boost certain moves. And I think that's actually probably more effective than introducing an entire type.
Yeah.
Because at which stage, then, do you have to balance it out with everything else?
Yeah.
Because the mistake with Fairy at the time was that it was very, very broken at the time. And then he kind of reined it back in a little bit. But then, of course...
reined it back in by making Steel and Poison more prevalent.
Yes, and that was also it kind of ticked both boxes in that sense, because nobody was using Poison and nobody was using Steel. There's no need for it.
My Skarmory would say otherwise.
Well, very fair point. But what I was saying from a very kind of like meta point of view.
Oh yeah.
Like dragons were ruling the roost, and Hydreigon was so fucking overpowered.
Yeah, I had stayed out of the as a per student at the time. I stayed out of Gen 5's metagame, so I had didn't have a legit copy of Black and White.
Same here,
little bit of Japanese that I still don't know. I basically ran around and getting prompt boxes like that popping up, and just automatically hitting yes to everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't know what happened, but it does make experience.
Don't enter a Pokemon race.
Yeah, let's go use Predator. Oh, okay. Rocky Path.
Rocky Road. Okay.
I mean, Metagross looks like he would do well on Rocky Terrain.
You say that.
Against a Magikarp, I fancy our chances. How are we losing to a Magikarp? Dear God, how are we not climbing over this shit?
Exactly. Relation of speed is not meant to be a function of this. It's just down to you, essentially.
That's one like that worked really well in the Heart Gold games. Was the Pokeathlon?
Yes.
I'd love to
I got him.
Second place. Okay.
There, that's all right. You get money for it, and then you can get sponsorships, and you earn. This is your bread earner, essentially.
Okay, grand.
So the idea is that you get sponsorships, then you see who you get. So, for instance, Cricketune knockoffs. There you go. So yeah, that's the idea, and you basically have money from doing the race that way. Then, so it's just a bread earner if you need it.
Yeah,
which we don't really, because we've got fucking tons of money at the minute.
Absolutely.
So
if I was to get to introduce something, deep sea type.
So you have a distinction. Would you?
I have a distinction between water types and subnautical types.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
So your deep fish Pokemon, your lanterns, your Gorabisses.
Actually, on that point,
would have a different typing. They would basically be extra sensitive to anything that's light.
Yeah.
They would, they'd be resistant to dark, let's say.
Yeah.
As just throwing that out. Or it might be a jungle type. To say that, hey, this isn't just your grassy plains type.
Got a leaf stone from that. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good point actually, because I remember we played Pokemon Prism years ago.
We tried.
We tried. And they did throw in a lot of extra types, and they were all like
they were
all ideas.
Yeah. No idea is a bad idea.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the abnormal type was a disaster. That was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Especially considering that, like, that was a carryover from Pokemon Brown, where they made Porygon
same as when nuclear types were a thing in
uranium. Yeah,
it was broken.
It was very broken. Now the trouble with Pokemon Brown was that, okay, what's good, little champ? And fairy types, okay. Actually, this is quite inspired, because Golurk might actually be quite handy for this.
Yeah,
being fighting and steel.
Got his priority seal. Might just be worth getting him involved ahead of this.
That would be the plan, I think.
So we have Iron Head as well. Oof.
Wake up slap indeed. Yeah, so
going back and getting him leveled up. Yeah. We don't have any rare candies floating about.
We don't. So I'll just do the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
But yes. So abnormal with disaster because it was Porygon. That was the only abnormal Pokemon and no abnormal moves.
Space could be another fun type.
Well, it was actually just a mention space. Or something like along those lines. So
you have your Deoxys, Solrock, Lunatone.
Clefairy line would be space oriented.
Line, your Nebuline.
Nebuline, yeah. There's another one that's popping into my head that I can't remember. Claydol actually, cosmic power.
Behem,
yeah, that's another one. Like I said, like there's ones that are like they're subtypes, right? Yeah. So I think like
just being space doesn't mean psychic.
No.
Which seems to be what they've got.
That was the default, yeah. And I think that's fair enough because I don't think there's enough there. You have to look as well, like, mechanically, where does it fit in, right? So, like, the reason the fairy type was essentially made up was to put dragons...
There was a need for...
There was a need to put dragons in their place. Hence why you have that, like, dragon fairy kind of dynamic.
They went too far with it.
They absolutely did. But...
They made it that, bringing your dragon will probably cost you a match here.
Yes, indeed. Now, the question is then... Well, the question now is... the real query you have now is that... Is there a type that you need to put in the check, and therefore that's the reason you put it? You bring in a new type,
fair enough.
Or is it more important to try and beef up the ones that you have already? That's the question you could perhaps ask of people in charge, if you will. Is what's needed? Can you justify it, and is it worthwhile? Because then sure you can throw in a new type, like again, Prism was a good example of this because it had a distinction between grass and wood.
Yeah.
Fuck all difference, really. I think there's only that like wood was weak to certain things that grass wasn't, and so on, vice versa. You had sound, which was obviously different typings, and a nice idea because it made like Voltorb or dual type and made it sound type and all that. But again, like Whisper, Explode. What difference do?
Yeah,
what difference that mechanically?
They're weak anyway. They're not going to giving them these extra attributes aren't going to change the name of the game too much with them.
Yeah, and also that like can you justify that being actually different from being a normal type?
Yeah,
because normal is essentially just a normal beast. It's not like flavored in
all
any
honesty. It is a mix at this stage now where 9 gens into it. You could argue that this is now Gen 10. Like if you take Hisui as being Gen 9.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. We're in Gen 9 outright, let's say.
Yeah. At this stage, like they are looking to, I can see them looking to contract a bit. They've expanded plenty, looking to contract and only add in those that are necessary.
Yes.
You need to add in the starter trio. You need to add in early ripe things. Although a regional form of that could work.
Yes.
Etc.
Like Meow did in Sun and Moon.
Oh yeah. That I can see being like we've seen the deck sizes be smaller over the last few games,
which is actually quite pleasant to see. Scarlet Violet seemingly having quite a decent contingent of new Pokemon.
Yeah,
so that's good. That's underneath. And now a lot of them are some of them are single stage, some of them are 3 stages.
Yeah,
there's very few that are kind of like in the duel.
Yeah, But that's kind of where the question will come in on having, like we've seen, again I'm going to pick on Barraskewda.
Yes.
What did Barraskewda bring that we hadn't seen with the 8 or 9 different dual water types
it was
seen so far?
Well, that's the key thing there. It wasn't a dual type. That was one thing.
Sorry, not dual type, dual stage.
Dual stage, sorry. Just, it was better. Better stats, better performer. Like, that was essentially it. It was there to be a better version of the things that were there already, which is Sharpedo, and just make things interesting. Like, I don't think it was necessarily an well, it was an improvement, but like it wasn't like a new typing or anything like that. But it didn't need to be. It just needs to be a better version.
How many got brought in that weren't Faf?
In Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield.
I mean, outside of some of the Route 1 guys, there was a few that I think were quite interesting, but not intentional, is what I would say. Like the fossil guys were broken, and they didn't realize they were broken until people started playing with them.
Yeah.
And realized that like the special moves they made were completely fucking broken.
Yeah.
Like they were a devil idea from the start, but they weren't to know that when they were beta testing and thinking like, oh, no one will use these are shits, and then suddenly smart boys with their competitive hats on go, oh, I can use this.
Yeah.
You know, especially because of the typings. Like Water Dragon is such a strong typing.
Yeah.
You know,
I have used Kingdra on plenty of my teams.
Absolutely, and rightfully so. When you look at something that is of I'm actually quite weak against Sylveon here. I have a very weak point of Fairy in this, actually, I've noticed. Right, let's try this again. So when you have something to say, so when you say, like, do we bring in a special type? I'd say the key thing is actually bringing in different typings.
Like
combinations and essentially looking at what's automatize.
Just increases your speed.
Yes. No, leave it there. We have priorities. So when you make that point, I think, like, I see what you're saying, but the counter to me would that be like, okay, recognize what's Uber at the moment, right? And then saying, right, you need to provide an answer for that in particular, and just the game evolves from there, rather than kind of having a more sweeping change and seeing how it makes a difference. So this is why I think the Terrasol stuff could be either a great idea or a terrible idea, because you're essentially you're essentially allowing anything to be a type. You're essentially opening the floodgates competitively for whatever you fucking want.
Oh, here's one for you, and actually I'm just going to run to the chat, and I'll leave you with a question.
Okay.
As I head.
Mm-hmm.
What is currently a dual type that will benefit from losing one of its types?
Aha. By the way, I don't know if you've seen the news there, but GTA 6 was leaked.
Oh shit! No, haven't seen anything about that.
Yeah, there's an alpha was leaked online, and Rockstar have essentially confirmed that it is true.
Shit.
Yeah.
Anything good from it?
Well, all the kind of rumours are true in the sense it's two protagonists and it's male and female.
Okay, grand.
Bonnie and Clyde. It's in Vice City.
Okay,
Modern day Florida.
Fun.
Yeah.
Like with GTA 4 being modern day New York, GTA 5 being modern day LA, GTA 6 being, but again, that's 10 years. Like they're nearly 10 years in the difference between each of them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Like it'll be fun whenever it comes out.
Yeah,
I'm sure. But I've never been one for the.
It would be nice to have something in the thing, but I think they're looking at it.
I've never been one for the online play, so it'll just be off the single player.
Yeah, same.
I enjoyed GTA 5, but I didn't find it difficult to pull it down at the end of it.
No, that's fair.
There are some games where it's, even after you finish the main story, it's like, I still want to play and run around.
Yeah. Actobolics, yeah.
Actobolics, like San Andreas was great for that.
Yes, it was.
Whereas I had no problem doing that with GTA 5. But yeah. So, are we back?
We're back, yeah.
Okay. So, off the bat, off of the what will benefit from terrestrializing, one of the first thoughts that had come to my mind was Gyarados.
Yep.
He is a water flying type that has no flying moves.
Yep.
So he only gets the negatives that come from being having part flying.
Yep.
Which, like, okay, he takes neutral damage from a grass type
and doesn't get any ground. Yeah, I get you.
And doesn't get hit by ground. But he's quad weak to electric.
Yes.
Whereas he won't have that going forward now. So he's, I think, my pick for who'll benefit big time from.
So what I've learned from all this, right, is one thing I've learned from the from certain kind of looking around is that a lot of people. So this is what I was saying about chasing the meta a little bit. So the meta was for a long time Stealth Rock, spikes, arena traps, all that sort of shit. Mega Gengar was another one.
Yeah, he was great fun.
So yeah, so the Megas are gone. The Z moves are there, whatever the fuck. All in good time. The Z moves didn't really bother people in a sense. But
Cross-lightning is for the whole battle, isn't it?
I think it's a time that they're in essentially, and it's in a pinch. So it's like Dynamax. It's like a mix between Dynamax and the Mega. But you can only activate it once, and it's recharge. You have to recharge it essentially.
Okay.
But I suppose that's in the game. Competitively, yeah, it's just a one-off deal, and you basically make hay while the sun shines.
But again, sorry, it's as long as it's on the field.
As long as it's on the field, yeah, exactly.
So it's not limited like Dynamaxing was to. You've got 3 moves. Make it worthwhile.
Make hay, yeah. No, it's not that at all. I think it is purely down to the time you have with it. So,
like, I do miss Megas. I think Megas were the right shout for some of them.
Yes, they were.
For some of them, Gengar didn't need a Mega.
Well, no, it didn't. But at least it made it like.
But Sharpedo did.
Sharpedo did. You could say. Well, funny, like I think the Megas were better in Omega Ruby than they were in X and Y because they learned, okay, these are the ones that actually mechanically could do them. Mawile is a good example, the huge power one. Fuck me. Like Mega Medicham, Jesus Christ, like these are huge, you know. So
absolutely.
So this is my kind of thing about like chasing the meta a little bit. So you basically eventually Stealth Rocks and so forth were necessary to have a career competitively, right?
Yeah.
You needed to drop traps. You needed to drop HPs of certain things in.
Yep.
So this is where stuff like, say, flying types, fire types get completely fucking dicked over.
Yeah.
Because immediately they're hitting Stealth Rocks, immediately they're hitting spikes, whatever the fuck.
Yes.
Then they put in...
Sound out of fire, flying, and it's 50% lost off of the Stealth Rocks alone.
Yeah, that's even from like the likes of Volcaronas then are completely gone.
Yes.
Now, this also applies then with the stuff with the paradoxes. Because now you're doing things where the 2 paradox forms of Volcarona is losing certain quad weaknesses. So it's no longer fire or bug. One is going to be bug and something else, and the other one's going to be fire something else.
Oh, I love that.
So that's what they're doing with that.
Okay.
As far as I know, I think one version, I think the future is bug poison, and the other is fire poison, and the other one is bug.
Is this going to be like take this stuff with a pinch of salt? Because I remember seeing. I went back and looked at what all the leaks from Sword and Shield were, and like, armor evolutions are going to be a thing.
That was
said for ages. So, do we have anything that would confirm the idea that?
Well, the Terrasol trailer has confirmed that. Now,
still haven't got any proof that past and future.
No, that's still yet to be revealed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so same with the regional fakes. So I think they'll reveal one thing like once afterwards, once after a while.
We've got what, 2 months until these come out.
Yeah, that's in. They're waiting until the end.
I really hope that they don't reveal everything ahead of time.
I hope so. I think they will try and keep some of them as surprises. Like you can imagine.
Like still don't know the middle and last forms really.
No, we don't. And I know there's one now, again, depending on when this comes out. I know there's one due next week at some stage.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I think there's a trailer due next week. But I think outside of that, there will be more stuff kind of revealed ahead of time anyway. So I don't think we'll be too hard done by in a sense. Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, we're 1 level off.
We are. We'll evolve the boy, will we?
Yeah, let's evolve the boy and have his first real battle be in the gym.
No pressure, like.
No pressure. It is sink or swim.
Yeah, exactly.
For our new best friend.
From Titan. Which is ironically enough the project name for Scarlet and Violet. It's funny that works, isn't it? Yeah, Project Titan. Yeah, but that's because of the project, the gimmicks that are in it. So it was nicknamed Project Titan.
Yeah,
which is there because like you might think that
there's going to be a lot in it.
Yeah. Well, they have. There are a couple of Titans, and they're all like the Pokemon in the game you can get. They're just massive sizes, like Cloth and so forth.
Yeah.
Like I know there's a few they have mentioned before, and some I'm kind of looking forward to seeing in the flesh. So.
Look, I'm looking forward to plenty in this game.
I think you have something to look for. I think there is something for people there to enjoy.
Yeah. Just provided, and again, it's I've been burnt a few times by this series, especially in the recent past. Like Arceus has unfortunately gotten me to get my hopes up.
I'm back on my bullshit.
Which it really shouldn't.
No,
I should have learned by now to temper expectations.
But didn't it show you how good the game was, though? That it actually did get you to get reinvigorated with the franchise.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're getting cold. We're getting warmer.
Oh Lord, we close.
Oh Lord, we coming.
Oh no, we have to run away here.
That's fine. That's fine. I also want to get fucking Fracture evolved as well, but we could be waiting a while on that one.
It's 48 that it evolves.
48, I think. Yeah. So.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Garchomp.
I think it's 48 or 49 for Fracture. I think it's 49.
Okay, grand.
Yeah, so we're not too far away. Might be able to get it through
this
the gym battle. Yeah.
I mean, a fairy gym. Oh wait, what type is he again? He's
water.
Ice and he's just pure water.
Just water, yeah.
Okay.
But if he evolves, he's Steel type as well. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh lordy, coming.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's go. Exactly what I thought he'd do.
It's a great design, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great design.
That's well done.
And heavy
slam. Oh, I think we get rid of low sweep for that.
I don't want to get rid of low sweep. It's a good move. I don't want to get rid of Iron Head either. So.
So it's the more the user outweighs the target.
It's a scale thing. So.
Yeah. Okay, if you're happy to not have it, but
just for now anyway, we can get it back. We have hard scales. Yeah.
Oh.
Love it.
Fantastic.
I really hope that's a glitch.
I really hope that's how it's actually supposed to be.
Yeah, no shit. No, that's real.
Oh, brilliant.
That's a spirit. That's a good boy. That's my boy. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Oh, it's so ridiculous.
Ain't nobody fucking with me.
No, you think that a heavy slam wouldn't be useful on him. The more he outweighs the opponent.
Well, let's see. Like, fucking, let's see what he actually does outweigh people as.
Oh, I love that in the Pokedex, being able to actually search.
Yeah, especially with this one. It narrows it down that way. There we go. It's actually not that heavy. 330 kilos. Like, he's just large. 2.8 meters.
Yeah.
There we go. Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But still, that looks fantastic.
Yeah. Now, in fairness, like that's if they had came up with the ability heavy metal while that guy was around, then we have a conversation.
Oh, check his ability.
Check his ability. Is right. Battle armor. Okay.
That's not what we wanted.
Well, you know what? We have an ability capsule. We have an ability capsule, James.
Okay. Yes. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Come on, skip with me, BFG. Follow me on this adventure.
Did we just make a new best friend?
I think we may have made a new best friend. We shall see. More in the story as we get it. In terms of starting off though, I'm going to be speculative here. So, who do I have got? Right, I want to keep Predator for the normal types. I want to keep Dr. Claw for the fairies because he has cross poison.
Yeah.
You don't have a poison type move, sure you don't?
No, does he have...
He does Poison Fang.
Oh, okay.
So
we can use him in a pinch.
Can you use him in a pinch? Titan, I think, is our potential ace in the hole if we have a chance.
Oh, I would have led with Titan.
Yes, but I don't want him to be out first, if you know what I mean. Like, as
in case there's an Intimidate or something like
exactly,
that.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's what I'm looking at. So
fair enough. Oh, and actually, with Nixon, we throw we have Moxie. Okay.
Yeah.
Nixon isn't going to last long here.
Maybe not. We shall see.
I don't think he'll see a full term through.
No, I don't think so.
So, but
I'm back, baby. Right, here we go.
No, there's. He is part dark, like, so he's.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He won't be lasting long here. Okay. We can counter.
Could counter. Bring him on. Bring him on.
Oh, lovely. Oh, no.
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
I've never been hit by a tail before.
Oh, that's a pity. Titan bullet punch him.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. But the steel type should fix that. Missed. Excellent.
Even better.
Mach punch. Oh,
Beautiful.
lordy. Oh, missed again. Oh, yeah. No, bring him on.
turn.
Bring him
Go
on.
on, go
Bring
on.
him on. Bring him on. Yeah. Use him
Fantastic.
up.
I can do
Use
this all
him
day.
up. Boom. That is such a massive back sprite. Love it. I love it. Azumarill. Now, this is where it gets tricky because that's a water fairy.
Dwemer would have been the best.
Dwemer's a good
choice.
shout, yeah.
You could just like treat it as a water type.
Yeah, exactly.
Azumarill is one I've wanted to use so often, but
Dangerous because of the huge power ability.
yeah,
But never doubt.
I think I used Azumarill in my BDSP team, but you can't get huge power. Like it's
Yeah. It is one of the
hidden
abilities.
abilities, yeah.
It was a hidden ability, now it's a normal ability now.
all right. Okay.
So, okay, here we go. Bullet punch. Let's see if this works. Ooh. Focus blast. We're out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Given that we're over 10 levels under,
Not bad. That was a good effort.
he's done well. He's
Now, okay, taking a risk here.
grand.
Nice shard.
Grand.
Good.
Yep. Can't
argue with
beat that.
Yeah. Sylveon. Yeah, that's to be expected.
Buccaneer. And
yeah. I'm going with Dr. Claw here. Try and get the poison damage. Because Sylveon is a fucker.
Not too bad. Oh.
You're forgetting the Pixelate.
Oh yeah. I
So,
completely forgot that it had that.
yeah, that's the trouble.
So at this stage we have Pixelate, we have Refrigerate. Do we have any others in the real games?
Aerialate,
Like the equivalent?
Pidgeot's one. Or
That's only
Salamence.
for the Mega, isn't it?
Yeah, but that would be another one. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting swept here a little bit. Oh, good luck.
Forget about that.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, what's she sending out now?
Miltank.
It'll be grand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck!
Mega Miltank.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And he uses Curse. Oh shit! Another critical hit. Go on, son.
And he's going to use Milk Drink.
Might do. Oh, he's gonna roll out. Okay.
Never mind, we won.
We won, yeah. Fuck it. Alright. This has gone better than expected. Oh, Doge Kiss, of course. Now we're locked into using Seed Bomb here, so
Why didn't you swap that?
we should have swapped. And we use leftovers, okay.
Yeah, I'd swap out. I'd cut our losses.
Yeah.
We might
agreed.
need to go back to Diamond Storm in a bit.
This is true. I'll use Nixon as my sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. Predator for the
Ice shards.
priority.
Yeah.
Ice.
Yeah. I don't now Togekiss isn't that slow, isn't that fast, but you know, we'll just take Ice Shard and go from there. Okay.
Oh,
right.
no, that's the double special attack
That's
in that case.
yeah.
Now, do we have any priority moves with
We actually do.
No, Dwemer doesn't have any priority move.
Not with Dwemer.
Who's still alive?
No one is. We'd have to use a revive.
Ah, right, yeah, if we need. Oh yes.
For maximum damage.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a sad death sprite. Death sound.
It had to be this way.
Oh yeah. Go, new best friend.
New best friend.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful.
And look at the XP. Oh, fandabidozy.
I think he has earned a place in our team for the next little while. Like he may not be around until the end, but
no.
Look, he's definitely like shown he can play with us for a while.
Yeah, I think so. Next one, the hell of the oh hello,
Kepler City.
Kepler City, yeah. Oh, this is our real rival, Nora.
Oh, okay.
There's a power cut in the local Okay, there's a nursing home in this town.
Well, she did say it was a hospital.
Yes.
But yeah. Same thing.
Sabotaged.
Okay, so don't they normally have power generators? Don't they have electrodes to power this shit?
It's the all gone green over there. Yeah, you have any idea how hard it is to replace electrodes lately? Fuck me, man. Honestly, the town search is a monopoly on that shit. He's turning to fucking Jeff Bezos in this world. All right then. So our next, our next port of call is at a retirement home. Beautiful. What a battle. That was fun. But yeah, the milk tank thing is just it's a curse user, so you have to
deal with it quickly.
Yeah. If you didn't have a fighting type in there, you were kind of screwed, to be fair.
Absolutely.
But then you had to help when you had, like, fucking Metagross there knocking lumps out of each other.
Yeah, no, I don't think the Metagross was planned. Metagross doing as much there was planned.
No. Now, James.
Happy little accidents, though.
Indeed. So, this is our team as it stands. You want to keep Titan for the time being?
I'll keep Titan for the time being. Eevee is fun.
Yes.
I'd go back to Eevee if we need.
Yes.
But
so who are we getting rid of then?
Why do we have to get rid of someone?
No, I was going to say, are we getting rid of anyone for the next part? Is anyone else intriguing you?
If anyone, for the time being, let's see. If anyone off the team I was going to get rid of, I'm happy with so many of them.
Okay,
but Crocodile or Dr. Claw would probably be my, like, they can sit in the bench for a turn.
Yes.
Not saying they've done anything wrong.
No.
But I don't know, is Dr. Claw a bit too glassy?
Possibly.
I think he has seen.
Well, we have a lot of types at the moment. You see, we got 2 fighting types. You've got this guy's going to be a steel type eventually. So we're going to have a conversation about whether we keep.
But for the time being, our next priority is get him evolved.
Yes.
Once he's evolved, we'll decide what we do.
So we're keeping Predator 100%.
Oh yeah, he is on our team until the end.
Keeping Metagross 100%.
Oh yeah, I think so.
And keeping this guy. Now, and we're keeping this guy. So it's one between Nixon and Dr. Claw over who goes out next. Just
I'd set Dr. Claw out.
Dr. Claw out, right?
Like I'll have no problem bringing him back on.
Yes.
I don't think he's for retirement at this stage.
No.
Like we had fun with Octillery, but Octillery unfortunately had to go for early retirement.
Yeah, that's it. So
I hope we haven't seen the end of Dr. Claw.
No.
But for the time being, let him rest his wounds.
Now, the case I'll make is right. In terms of typing that we're missing missing Psychic and Flying. That's the one we're missing, and we do have one ready to go in Horus. Otherwise, you can look at the drinking buddies and see if anything piques your interest there. But ultimately, again, Dragon Fairy is there as well, but that'll need some work. We don't have a natural fire type.
What's the Venipede line there?
Rockfire. We have Typhlosion with Typhlogenites, so if you wanted the Mega, we can have that. We do have our Fire type in Eevee as well. So we were missing a natural Fire type, we're missing a Ghost, we're missing a Psychic, and missing Flying out of the team, if we're going for pure balance.
Okay.
So, what would you be inclined?
For the time being, jump over to the Drinking Buddies again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think who haven't we given the time of day yet for?
Yeah.
And even if we're going a little unbalanced for the time being, I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'd say let's take Gumi out for a session.
Okay.
Looks like he could do a bit of crack. He'd be a bit of crack.
Right.
Like I know we were a little unbalanced, but sure, that should be fine. We're not in a position where we have to have full balance at the moment.
No, that's true.
And
if we get to a boss battle, it'll be a different story, I think.
Yeah, I think if we're doing a bit of plot, we have a bit of time to level up 1 or 2. We'll get our Buccaneer evolved. We might get a Gumi evolved.
Could do, yeah.
And we might get catching 1 or 2 things in the next session.
Very true, yes. So